Hello Year 7, welcome back. We are continuing on with our design brief and design process graded task. You should be looking at page 8 of your booklet. Online learning week starting the 7th of the 9th. The first link has a link to the literacy strategy reminders. If you need to use those or you need to refresh your memory, please have a look there. Today's learning intention: to gain an understanding of how to follow a design brief. Success criteria: I can design a product that meets the design brief. Let's get started. The design brief. The Wk3 Cafe has recognised that savoury muffins are very popular with their customers. Your job is to design a new savoury muffin that will be highly popular with all customers. It should reflect the cafe's philosophy of using seasonal produce and local ingredients. Your savoury muffins are to have 2 to 3 different vegetables, 1 type of meat, 1 type of cheese, and between 1 to 2 different herbs or to add flavour. Now, let's just talk about the meat option. If you are vegetarian, then I would expect you to make a savoury muffin that is a vegetarian type muffin, and then that way you are excluded from using meat, and you would probably need to add at least 3 vegetables, if not 4. Let's have a look at what the task is. What I would like you to do is I want you to highlight or underline the constraints and considerations. So I would pick a colour. I would go considerations. I'm going to make orange, for example. And then my constraints, I'm going to make, let's make those red because we have to do those, okay? Remember, a constraint is a rule and a consideration is an option. So here we go. I've got my 2 highlighted colours. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reread through the design brief, and I'm going to highlight the considerations in orange and highlight the constraints in red or whatever colour you chose for those 2 elements, okay? So that's what you need to do. Then what you're going to do is you're going to look at the number 2. Use the link below to investigate seasonal vegetables, okay? So you need to think about what season are we in, okay? So you would need to maybe do a Google search if you're not sure, and you need to indicate what season are we currently in at this particular time. Again, grab a highlighter and then just highlight that in a colour, okay? And so that will let your teacher know that you have selected the season you think we are in. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click onto this link. This link is going to take you to a different page website, and it's going to be looking at vegetables or seasonal produce. You need to go to the list which has your selected season, okay, and have a look at what is available in Victoria at this time of the year. Once you have done that, you're going to scroll down to this box here, okay, on the next page, and you're going to make a list of the vegetables that were listed from this website. Okay, this is all part of your investigation stage of the design process. Okay, once you have completed that, then you are going to move on to stage 2, which is designing. Let's have a look. So on the next stage, we are going to be looking at the designing stage. Now, in the table below, you'll find a list of ingredients available to you to choose from for your design options. So this box that you copied from the website is not necessarily what you have available to you in class. This is the list that you have available in class. So from this list of ingredients, you are now going to come up with a couple of different design options. Okay, so we have vegetables, onion, spring onion, peas or corn, spinach, olives, sun-dried tomatoes, pumpkin. The meat options you have are bacon, ham and salami. Now, can I just pause for a moment? If you require a halal product, you need to specify that when we get down to your design option, okay? We can get a halal salami, okay, or a halal meat, okay? So you need to actually write that in your meat option, and you need to make sure you have mentioned that it needs to be halal. Let's continue. The only fruit that is available is pineapple, and yes, I know tomatoes are a fruit. Pineapple is the one that is listed there. Okay, the dairy. Okay, so we have tasty cheese, feta cheese, and mozzarella. They're the three that are available. You need to choose one. See here, choose one. Herbs. We've got mixed herbs, parsley, garlic, sesame seed, and poppy seeds. Okay, so you need to have a look at those. They are the things that are available to you in class. We are going to be making this product when we return after the school holidays, hopefully. Okay, let's keep going down the page. Now, from your investigation, you are required to design 3 different savoury muffin options. From the list of ingredients in the table above, design some different flavour combinations that could be sold at Wild Bay Tree Cafe. List the ingredients in the space provided. So you only have an option of 1 meat. You've got a minimum of 2 vegetables. If you are adding 3 vegetables, then just put a comma through after the one. So you might say onions, spinach, and then you might want to put down here pumpkin. Okay, so there you have 3 listed there. All right, so that's how you would do that, because there's only really a space to put 2, but you can go up to 3. Okay, I'll just get rid of that. Then we have cheese. There's a space there for 1, and then you've got a minimum of 2 herbs. And remember, again, you can put a comma and have 2 things written on the same line if you would like 3. This is going to be design option 1. This is design option 2. And this will be where you put design option 3 from this list here. Okay? If you have any ingredients listed in these design options that are not on this list, you will not be able to do it. This is what is available to you. Then what you need to do is you need to come down to this large box here, and you need to justify or explain your choice. You need to choose one of the 3 design options and explain why you have chosen it in the space below. You are needing to, and I will be looking for you linking your justification to the design brief. And what I mean by that is that you need to explain why you've chosen, for example, option 1, and why. And I would state the reason why is because it meets some of the considerations and the constraints as stated in the design brief. Okay, so you need to make sure that that explanation for your choice is reflected and linked back to the design brief. Okay, so a lot to do today, lots of thinking. Then what you're going to do is you're going to leave it there. If you would like to continue on with evaluation criteria, you can, but I'm not going to explain it in this video. You can read the instructions and have a go, okay? But I would probably wait until next week for that. So until next week, bye for now.